Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for all my Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Welcome to anyone who's just finding this video now or my channel now. Welcome back to all of my subscribers. Thank you always for your support and your love and your comments. Spirit, I am here with Aquarius. Can you please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for them? What is going on around them? Any connections? Anything you want them to be thinking about in this area of their life? What do you have? I have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with every action. Okay, your integrity is important. Your integrity is at stake sometimes, right? Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has the ripple effect across the universe. A sense of unity, like feeling connected to somebody, right? And I don't know, sometimes it is bigger than us. You know, I always like to think the universe brought us together. So sometimes it is bigger than us. Let's see. And then I have respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So integrity and respect, you know, maybe that is your way of asking Spirit, like that is something that's really important to you, that whoever is in your life, whoever this union is, that, you know, they respect you first, right? We all deserve that. That's like the least of, you know, like that's the least you deserve, right? I mean, that's, you know, that's minimum. So maybe it's very important to you. Maybe you were disrespected in a past relationship and now like you're like, I'm going to be respected no matter what. I don't care. Spirit, please share with me. What do you want my Aquarius to know today? I have a Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and I have a King of Swords. Okay, so it did come into me a little bit of someone looking up to you. They do respect you. You know, it's the sense of, I admire you even, you know, like I'm looking up to you. Maybe I'm really impressed with some of your accomplishments or some of the work that you're trying to do right now, or how hardworking you are right now, Spirit just said. So it's this feeling of, I do look up to you, and I'm being very, I guess I'm impressed is how I want to say it. Okay. So these feelings are starting to open up. Like, not only am I impressed, I mean, definitely impressed with either something that you're doing, could be your work, your career, you know, things that you've achieved, you know, just who you are. Okay. But I'm also getting this feeling of like, I'm impressed with you like inside and out. Okay. Like not only are you gorgeous and amazing and handsome and beautiful and all those things, you are, I don't know, you know, like there's more to you, of course. And this person is like starting to see, you know, see you for who you are. I'm going to say it that way. They're seeing you for who you are. That is gorgeous. Let's see. I have a four of wands. This person's thinking about a future with you. I mean, they're definitely thinking this is more than just this is a committed relationship. And look how pretty those cards are. This is a committed relationship. This is I mean, literally, like till death do you part. I mean, I feel like I'm exchanging vows. I mean, I feel like I want a commitment with you. I want to show you how much I love you. I want to express how much I love you. So far, this person does respect you. This is some kind of union in the making here. I have a Six of Cups. Maybe I always felt like you would be the one. Like maybe you guys have been together for a while, or maybe there's something about you that they see as you're the type of person that I always saw myself with. You're the type of person that I thought that I would end up with. You'll hear that a lot from somebody who loves you. Like, I just thought I'd end up with someone just like you, but hopefully they're saying you're better than what I thought. You're more than what I thought. Spirit, can I have some feelings? Because right now it feels like it's too good to be true. But let's see. There's always pros and cons in every relationship. So let's see what Spirit has. Do what makes you happy. Being with this person makes you happy. Okay. I'm healing old wounds. This person maybe has opened up a part of me that has allowed me to continue to grow and learn and heal. And maybe they are there to comfort me, to let me know that you're safe, you're secure, you're nurtured, they're loving you. I only want to be with you. Yeah, this person, I have no doubt in my mind. It's almost this feeling of, not that they didn't realize it before, but a sense of, I mean, there's nothing permanent in this world, but that would be the word that I would use, like a sense of permanency, a sense of set in stone. I'm not going anywhere. You have nothing to worry about. Like they really want to be with you. So this is nice. In fact, I'm thinking of you right now, which is the truth. Usually when you're watching these readings, it's like they get the vibe that you guys are, you're thinking of them. So, and you get a phone call and you get a message and you're like, I was just thinking of you. They're thinking of you. They want to be with you, right? Maybe we're working through some old wounds together. And that is gorgeous because it is the sense of, like I said, set in a little bit of a set in stone feeling. Maybe we're just waiting for that final conversation about, like, let's take this to the, to a more permanent level, a marriage, a contract, buying a home together, living together, some kind of sense of permanency that this person isn't going anywhere. So that's nice. It's a commitment. I have a loss, okay, a loss from the past, maybe healing old wounds. That came into me a little bit for some of you who are actually widowed, who have actually lost somebody, either at too young of an age or tragically, or you had somebody you were in a relationship with that for whatever reason. But it feels more like a death to me than it did just a breakup. So somebody who would have had some kind of, it feels like a tragic loss. Somebody who, just lost their spouse or significant other, like way too early or way too young, something like that. I have an affair, but this comes into me as an affair of the heart. Okay. Like I just feel like we're connected, a physical connection. I have speculation. Now that I do feel like a Cancer in this card. Speculating about our future. There's like a king and queen here. And then a number 4 could be the 4 of Wands again. Like, I'm thinking about my future. I'm kind of forecasting it. I love that. I have influence, Adam and Eve and the snake. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? Was I tempted? I don't know. Maybe some of you, this started out as an affair, but it turned into so much more. So for some of you, not all of you, maybe there was a sense of temptation with this person, a sense of, I just couldn't not be with them. So some of you, that could have happened. I have an isolation and a loss. I feel like this person comes into your life. You can see he's literally grieving. So it's after a time of loss. This person may have, like I said, lost someone or certainly had been wounded, certainly been healed. So after a time of loss could also be a loss, not necessarily of their significant other, but a family member, a parent, a sibling, a close friend. And you just happen to come into their life, like maybe during that grieving process or right when it had kind of happened, and you were there for them and you supported them, and you were just very compassionate. And I feel like that brought you guys together a lot closer. So probably some kind of loss, but it does feel like a a death to me of some kind. So it could be a family member also. I have protection, this guarding and protecting you, taking you in my arms and wanting to protect you. This sense of a little territorial, I will say, a little bit of a now that I have you. I mean, masculine energy is guard and protect, right? Somebody who has strong masculine energy would have this natural kind of instinct to protect you and guard you from harm. I want to take care of you. I want to make sure that no harm comes of you. I don't see it as like guarding you from like others, because I think there's an incredible sense of trust in this relationship. It's more of a I don't know, like I'll be there by your side and I want to be there to help you and support you and make sure that everything's okay. Convention, this is coming into me as like conventional, this big house, the number 10, happy home, happy house. I don't know, conventional lifestyle is how that's coming into me. Traditional lifestyle, a marriage, children, a home, a dog, something conventional, something traditional. Like maybe they have very traditional values, or they believe in marriage, they believe in committed relationships, they believe in monogamy, so it's a sense of they're their values are very traditional. I have a King of Swords. These all jumped out at about the same time, so we'll take them. 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords, a lot of sword energy, a lot of thought going into this, and a 7 of Pentacles. So there's that sense of loss again, right? Like you came into me, maybe they're just being reminded of, you came probably into their life at one of their low points, because they had this kind of, tragic event in their life or loss. And maybe they're remembering that. Maybe they appreciate that. And it's a sense of now, now I want to build upon something. Like if you could see me at my worst, so to speak, if you could be there for me at my worst, even in the very beginning, and we were that connected, imagine what it would be like if I could spend some time with you, sink my teeth into this relationship, plant seeds for our future. Sometimes that person who's by your side when you least expect it, it creates a bond that, I don't know, you're like, you survived it together somehow. You just got through something together. Some of you may have met this person also through, like if they were going through a crisis in their life or changing, transitioning their life somehow, and you were there to support them and you stuck by them and you were there by their side. Like it's that kind of feeling to me. Like you just didn't, you didn't let it go. You didn't let me go. You held on is how I feel. You gave me the time and the space so that I could heal and repair myself. And you just continue to believe in me. So there's a lot of certainly deep emotional connection for sure. Ace of Wands. I have a lot of passion. Okay. So I have passion coming in. And then I have the Moon and a Page of Wands. So Spirit's saying, just open yourself up. Now, this particular time it's coming into me as your intuition is telling you, I've never wanted somebody like this as much as I want you. Sometimes that's an early clue. Like whether it's I can't stop thinking about you, I want to make love to you, I just made love to you and I want to make love to you again, like I can't physically get enough of you, something like that. But this is a deep connection. I'm really happy for you because I feel like, nobody's playing games here. We are in it for the long run. And we are committed to each other. And it's a sense of set in stone. I love that. Sunlight after darkness. Yes. this person was in a dark place or struggling for some reason when you came into their life. And you are their sunlight. You are their sunshine, right? You made it bright. You pulled them out of something. You lifted them, something like that. And or vice versa. You could have been in a difficult place in your life, and they lifted you. But time to restore, you allowed them the time. You stuck by them. You allowed them the time to rest, told them it was going to be okay, told them that you weren't going anywhere. And I have a threefold protection. And then there's that sense of protection I had a moment ago. The number 41 is jumping out at me in this particular card. There's that sense of protection. There's a sense of waves of emotion, and even the sense of protecting each other emotionally, sometimes standing by your person, sometimes like not throwing your person under the bus, not ever talking badly behind your person's back. Like, this is the person I'm sharing my life with. Certainly if it's going to be a spouse in the future, rule of thumb is you don't throw your spouse under the bus, even if that's how you feel. Because your family and friends will remember what you said, and you and your spouse will have moved on and you're not fighting anymore. So you don't throw your spouse under the bus, right? But we protect each other emotionally is kind of how I felt a second ago. Let's see what else they say. An Ace of Swords. The Star. It is a beautiful dream come true. I will say that. It is a dream come true. The Seven of Wands. We're not giving up on each other. And I have this beautiful Magician. This is moving in the direction of whether they're stepping to the plate and kind of announcing, like, all right, we've had this incredible experience for a while now. You've always been by my side. You never left me. You know that you can believe in me. Are we ready to kind of make both of our dreams come true? Like, is this an offer? Like, are we thinking about our future together? Is it a, is it a marriage proposal? Is it I'm committed to you. I want to be with you. Let's make it happen. All I'm thinking about is our future and planning some kind of future with you. So I have a feeling this is moving to commitment, whatever commitment means to you. Spirit, can you share with me what my person's feelings are? Because I do feel like this is all everything I dreamed of. This is everything that I've wanted. You make me want to be a better person. So through this healing process, it's like you were by my side. You stuck by me. You helped me. You healed me. There's a lot of healing energy going on. I love spending time with you. Well, that we know. And the Magician's going to make that time amazing. I just love being with you. I've never felt this way before, and you've changed me. Okay. I love you with all my heart. So when you get to a stage of somebody is actually saying to you, I just can't imagine my life without you, right? And I think that that's where we're at. If this hasn't come into your life, please use this reading as a manifestation to attract the love that you're worthy and deserving of. But right now, some of you have someone that you have been there through thick and thin. You have been by their side. In spirits, like, you will be rewarded for, you did it out of the kindness of your heart and because you love this person, but you're being rewarded that this person also feels the same way, and that this person really does want to share an entire future with you, not just, like, we got through this tough time, thank you very much, moving on. But that you proved kind of to them that you would get through anything with them. And that's kind of how I feel. I'm falling deeply in love with you. So somewhere along the way, as we were healing, as we were going through this, we fell in love with each other, didn't we? And it's beautiful. I'm so in love with you, and we have a future. That I don't know if it's an announcement or you already know it in your heart, or if somebody's just ready to, let you know. I mean, my 3 of Wands is always this sense of, taking action and planning a future and what is in my future, right? So I feel this sense of somebody either, I don't know, maybe we're gonna get some big news. Maybe we're gonna get some big news that this person's ready to commit. This person's ready to commit and, really take this to the next level because, not that you needed to prove yourself, but the relationship you've had up until this point has proven to both of you that you can be there for each other and that you want to be there for each other through anything is how I feel. So whatever you guys went through, it brought you guys closer together. This is beautiful. Let's thank Spirit for this reading today. We're going to just bless it and thank Spirit for this reading and hope that it continues and this relationship and this love continues to grow. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you appreciated this reading, consider hitting that subscribe button. For those of you returning, thank you again for always being here. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.